Welcome back to Eyewitness News. Charlie O'Hare in again this morning. 436-1212 is the number to dial if you'd like some free legal advice. Good to have you on the show, Charlie.
Good to be here.
I know we're going to talk about law today and not NBA, even though I know that's on top of everyone's mind.
That's right. The Thunder are very close to Wichita.
Thunder up. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get to the phone calls. Good morning. What's your question for Charlie today?
My question is, I received a 341 notice from Chapter 11 filing for Hawker Beach. I work for Raytheon, and I'm retired. I'm surprised that I received anything. Do I need to do anything?
Well, I don't exactly know what your letter said, but if there's a number to call, I think I'd call and find out what's going on, especially if you didn't work for them. See what it's referring to. I mean, if you're retired, it could have some reference to your retirement. I don't know what it has to do with, and I think I'd check it out so I knew what to do. If you can't get any relief from somebody, you might want to call a bankruptcy lawyer and at least call them on the phone and ask them whether you need to do anything about that. They'll probably know.
Okay, thank you for calling and thanks for that response,
Sure.
Charlie. We're going to go ahead and get back to the phones. Good morning. What's your question for Charlie today?
It pertains to my driver's license.
Okay, go ahead.
A violation. The question that I have is, back in 2008, I got a ticket while driving, no proof of insurance. I had to go to court, which I didn't have the resource to pay it. It suspended my license. Well, during that time, I was supposed to pay my fines off and also have an SR-22 over the course of a year, consecutive monthly. Well, I started at SR-22. My money is short, so I couldn't pay for the next month, so I started it up a couple more times after that. And I'm thinking that they gave me violations after that. I wanted to know what can I do because I'm habitual now. And I wanted to know what can I do to get my license back.
Well,
I'm trying to work on it.
Unfortunately, sometimes to get your license back, you have to pay some money, and you have to have some money to get that. I mean, the law reads a driver's license is not a right. For instance, it's not in the Constitution of the United States or not in the Constitution of Kansas. Obviously, they didn't have cars back then. So you don't have a right to have a driver's license. And if you don't have enough money to get all your fines paid, to get your insurance, to get all the penalties that may come in, well, then you stay suspended until you get that straightened out. I think there's probably a way to get it straightened out. You need to check with the Department of Revenue for the state of Kansas and call up there and find out. But it's probably going to cost you some money.
And at this point, it may be too late, but sometimes will they work with you as far as a payment plan goes if you don't have the money all up front?
Well, it kind of depends on the circumstances.
Okay.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I would think in his instance, he's probably going to have quite a bit of money together to get that straightened out. But he needs to call them and see what he needs to do. Sometimes if you can't get through to them, you can go to an attorney about that. But driver's licenses are a problem. Once you get it suspended and don't immediately take care of it, it can build, and then you're really in a mess.
Well, in one of those situations, even if they could work with you, you're still not going to get your driver's license back until you've paid it off.
Well, it depends on what you do, but that's probably true.
Okay.
It's probably true.
Okay. Well, thank you, Charlie. We appreciate it once again having you in this morning.
Okay.